Alright, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword Vlog, aka Clog, Sunday edition. And, yeah, it's Sunday. What more can I say? Pixar box set is the title of the puzzle. Let's get into it. Hopefully not too much of a slog. Actually, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, depicts unfairly. It's probably an S. I do kind of like the grid shape that's going on over here. Kind of stylish. Do appreciate a stylish grid. Um, Schedules. Probably S here. Tourist destination. Okay, we'll just keep going. Monitor. Probably an S here. Probably some other. Does Cluck fit? No. Something like that. Egg. It would probably start with an O. Like it's. Yeah. Like I know in French it's like that, but probably something like that. Signs with circles, squares, and diamonds. Okay. Ernst and Young, CVS. Focus for a pitching scout. Okay, but something is a pun here. My first thought is like focus, maybe hmm, for a pitching scout. Oh, a tent. Pitching a tent as like a Boy Scout. It's a good clue. I think that looks right. Jet setting. RS or RA maybe. I'll just keep that blank. Watch, okay, that makes sense. Right. Huh. That's I'm not sure. It's probably tat. Is it possible that watch is wrong? What else would this be? Go something. Push. Notifications could be alerts. Total request live. Never heard of that. Okay. Stay cool. Beat the heat. Nice. Is it not Ernst and Young? I feel like it definitely is. Maybe there's some other similar thing, but because if this is whoa, maybe the theme makes it make sense or something. Slab, dinosaur kale, skews, maybe Ella. That would make sense to me. Maybe la la la. I could believe that. All I ask, wait for it. Slate, core. Whoops. This could be like who something maybe. OC's region. I mean, that's Orange County, I guess, right? This could be redo, overhaul. Probably ED, school group. Nadirs are low points. 70 across, negative contraction. Like ne'er. Like a ne'er-do-well. I think, at least. I mean, that is definitely a possible answer. Maybe something ER. Band shirts. Still haven't figured out where any of the theme answers exist. I mean, I could skip ahead, but it's sort of nice to go top down. Things to stub out. Probably S here then. Static. Be fixed. Have a side and comment. It's probably T bar. Could also be I bar, I guess. A but. Could be ran, I guess. But probably other things there. Game at a bar. Okay. For an MA seeker. That's probably gun it, like an engine. Tic-tac-toe sort of thing. Lady Gaga vis-a-vis Billie Eilish. Huh. You almost want that to end with like an IER, but could be like more or something as well, I guess. Lentils in doll. Note in the B major scale. It's got to be something sharp, because flat wouldn't be enough letters. COBOL, I guess. Sort of a very old programming language. A coven. Triple sec. Alcohol. There you go. No more than. SoCal, I guess. Southern California. That's BTS, K-pop thing. It's a good clue for that, actually. No fan. I guess hater. Buying a stuffed mouse. Cat owner. Dancing in the rain. Camper's vessel. Something pot. Camp pot. Well, camp is in the clue. Struck. Pixar box set. Pixar movie in the box. Rebus soul food. Sniped. Absolutely sniped. Yeah, that must be what it is. Soul is a Pixar movie. It's in a box. There we go. So I will now be on the lookout for that. Enlighten. This could be ran on. Ayn Rand. Breakfast brand. I'm gonna be so sad if that was wrong. But it just felt so right. Um, Van Halen. That's a rider contract. Might not be Danson. Because this is maybe Missoula. Sing in the rain. That makes more sense. And then Ego. No more than Mir, I guess. I'd agree. And then Edify. Okay. Maybe he just doesn't get along with bees. Ah, because he's looking for honey. That makes sense. Yeah, shame on you to steal their honey. Um, they worked hard. Okay, so on the lookout for um, Pixar movie things. I guess there's Cars. That's another movie. Um, what other movies would work for this sort of thing? Uh, we'll figure it out. At an intersection, probably something Lot teamed with. There you go. Must be Pedro Pascal. Squiggly lines. That must be that. Whoops. That's EOE or EEO. And like both are potentially valid. This must be pro, so it's like that. Um, it might be Egan. That sounds familiar. Jim. Oops. Uh, crypto wallet. Uh, oh, because it's Wally. All right, Wally. There you go. All right. Um, Stonewalled. Think that. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that makes sense though. Okay. Symbolize 50. This is probably cocoa, right? Um, or maybe it's hot cocoa, and then cocoa is a film. The something. Yeah, coconut oil. Secret option. This is Greta. Just saw that other corner of my eye. It might be Oriad. Those are duos, I guess. This must be the moon. Waterproofing material. Tempera. Maybe a tiara. It could be deities. Two set though. Well, it might be deities. Yeah. Two set. T bonds, treasury bonds. Okay. So I'm on the lookout. I assume there will be more than just three. I'm gonna guess like six total. Um, jet setting. Could be yield. Parental authority. The say so, I guess. Come in tides come in twice a day. Something area, maybe? Always come back to this. Sub out. Stub out. Really doesn't need to be this. Um, tell two family dwelling. Have something. Sat. Like it's possible that this is one of the rebus squares, because like nothing is jumping out at me. Have something. It's probably rep, not wrap. Something up. With a plunger. can symbolize 50. I feel like this, oh, clap to, like clap to a beat. The, the heel? Is that a thing? Numerous historical inaccuracies. Maybe a new something? Brave New World? Brave is uh, what's it called? Pixar movie, and then Brave Heart. Okay. Oh, like in a comic, sure. Oh, a detonator. Like the button that you press down is called a plunger. Something out. X'd out. Kind of want this to be duplex, but that doesn't fit, and it's also not like the sort of thing that a Rebus would help with, because I only need one extra letter. Oh, I think Todd, for Abraham Lincoln's wife. Okay, progress. There's, it must not be bonds then, right? T notes, there we go. I'm wowing, yeah. Light yogurt. Deet. Where's Waldo? It must be. Maybe wars could be. A throw. Factory. Reset. Maybe it's Ireland, like the potato famine, and then error. Although this is just a name. Okay. Big progress. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, something weird is happening on this area. Band shirts. Like I'm thinking shirts that have, whoops, dropped my headphones. Um, like shirts that have stripes of some sort on them is like my basic idea. But yeah, who's to say? And this is like I or T, right? Like, okay, beam at a bar. Maybe it's GRE, gears, okay, to go. raring to go is the thing, but that doesn't fit. Gertrude Stein's Paris Salons. I don't know who Gertrude Stein is. Oh, probably Cookpot, right? Is Interlot, does that make sense? No. This is A, E, I, or U, right? Center? Nope, that doesn't make sense. This definitely could be one of the squares. Although, like, I feel like they've been concentrated over in this area, so you'd expect something more up here. Contra, okay. Corner lot, that makes sense. Belabor a point. Vegas. Capital, some letter, right? Tar. Okay, capital. What symbolizes 50? Capital C, because Roman numeral. Secret option. This must be Rio, like Olympics. Secret option. Maybe Irene? Oh, the hill. That makes sense. Lemur. Arrow. This, I don't think this is a word. Aerosoc. Everything else makes sense though. Aerosol. Secret like the deodorant. Capital L. And I just had it wrong. C is for 100. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So yeah, we got the entire bottom half and a bit filled out. Let's just do some poking around. Um, so I want to, like, cars is likely gonna fit in somewhere. Starts to fall. Okay, let's just do a lap. I really feel like this must be watch. Heater? Heat? Prominent figure. It's probably ain't and isn't. Okay. I feel like I should be able to get this, but I am struggling. time to go. Maybe. Um, Cloud9. Maybe Roy Choi? Ice Axe. Expat. I'll take your word for it. Euphoria. If that doesn't work. Have something eat. Oh, Up. Oh, you really? Yeah. That is a movie. Euphoria. There we go. Uh, Doctor. Oh, this must be fish. I was thinking Ruth. It sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe just not. Could be Aslan, like Narnia. But that wasn't a title of a movie, I don't think. Something tops. Band shirts. Tube tops. They literally are thing. Okay. Ernst. Hot tub. Like the setting is not the setting for the jet, is the setting as in like where the jet would be found. And I typed Tob, Mulan, mummies are literally wrapped. Something mate, something statue, Oscar statue, Oscar statue. There we go. Um, Carson Daly, maybe? Oranges, okay. A grade, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Ski area, RKO. I'll take your word for it. But yeah, like a black diamond sort of thing. Okay, and this is just E or S. Starts to Okay, do I think that's all of them? Okay, one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I could believe that's all of them, although it feels like one of them would exist in here somewhere. Everywhere, every other corner has had something. Beam at a bar. So there's probably A, E, I, O, or U. Arm? Does that make sense? Trots? Trats? Okay, let's just do some laps. I know I just did one, but a real lap this time. Um, this just looks so bad in terms of letters. Beat the heat. Like, is this possibly wrong? Because this could be like center or something. Like slates could be wrong. Tourist destination. Cabo something. Oh, cigs, cigarettes. Eric Bana, sure. Cabo. Is it like Luca? Hulu catalog. Cabo San Lucas or something? Okay. Zoomed. Okay, let's just look at all the things. Right. Cabo San. Okay, I feel good about Hulu catalog though, at least. Let's put this back in. Core. RA. Yeah, I don't think the AE is going to help much here. All I ask just sounds right, you know? Key something? Key. Well, that doesn't, the Y doesn't really help. I keep seeing like table mate, but I don't think that really makes sense. Let's try the vowels. Like this should be gettable. Tilts. Label mate. They're on the same label. Beam. Oh, Jim Beam. It's a whiskey brand. And then Jen. Okay. Kennel. Does that make sense? Zoomed. Yet. Pet. Oh, maybe met. You uh, you Zoom call someone and then that's how you met them. You got a meeting. Right. Maybe it's. Oh, it's. Oh my gosh. It's Wavo. Man. Your wheels. Okay. Okay. Probably an E. Fenule. Ashnan. Fernule. Felnule. Fednule. Fenule. Ash. N, I guess. Oh. Fennels. Okay, I'll do a quick typo check, I guess, and then I'm just gonna every letter it. Carson Daly, Fenule. All this looks all right. That all seems fine. That all seems fine. RKO is a little weird, but everything. I guess it. Carsan. Carsan, it must be. Ashnan. Kennel. That also seems. Oh, Colonel. Ferule. Alright, there we go. Alright. Got it done. Not the fastest, not the slowest. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. Yeah, so let's start with the theme. Um, I liked it. I thought that was an excellent theme. I think it made a lot of sense. It is a Pixar box set. I am sort of partial to Rebus's. I think it's a little fun. Um, yeah, uh, way to switch things up. And I think, I'm not a huge Pixar movie watcher, but I was aware of all of these. I didn't feel like any of this was um, unfair. Um, and yeah, I think uh, like the things that the Rebuses were embedded in were generally pretty good. Oscar statue's good. Carson Daly, I hate proper nouns, but it's whatever. Who catalog solid. Cabo San Lucas is fine. I really liked Soul Food, Missoula, whatever. Crypto Wallet, Stonewalled. I think that might be the standout one. And yeah, Braveheart, Brave New World. Solid. I mean, if you're a stickler, yeah, of course, like the other ones were more hidden um, in the worlds, but Brave is just Brave. But I don't know. You got to make some sacrifices sometimes, and I think that's totally fine. Um, but yeah, interestingly, this one, Brave is obviously a movie. Brave New World. I believe there's a movie version of it, but At least it is a work of literature, and then Braveheart, also a very movie central there. In terms of fill, I think overall it was actually quite solid. Um, you get some bonus answers here with Wait for It, which is solid, and Detonator, which is not bad at all. Cat Owner was cute. Um, and yeah, so there's all of that. I'm also a fan of, stylish looking grids. I think this counts. It's sort of impossible to quantify, but I don't know. There's something about a grid that just like is visually appealing. That is something that I like have this weird thing about when I'm constructing. It's just like I just really want the grid to look nice. There's some like sort of internal order that I wanted to have. And maybe that holds me back, but I don't know. This is a pretty grid for whatever reason. But yeah, I think this area is Beat the Heat also good. Where's Waldo also good. This area is tough. I would say Ashram and Ferrule crossing each other, not great, especially with kernel in there. This is something I know in the context of like computer kernels, but I guess corn kernel, whatever, that's fair. Um, but yeah, this cross not ideal, but it didn't ruin the enjoyment of the puzzle for me really. But yeah, especially with this ambiguous thing here, I think um, I would have preferred if this wasn't here, but I think this is not the sort of thing. It's like, oh, like why didn't you just refill it? Like I don't think it would be very like this is probably hard enough to fill as it is. So if this is the only like bad thing in the puzzle, like I get it. Um, but yeah, so I think overall I'm gonna give this one like a 7.5 out of 10. I quite enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. It felt pretty professional, pretty clean all throughout. Not a lot of um, terrible stuff. RKO not great, but fairly crossed. All of that. So yeah, very uh, very good, very solid puzzle. Other than that one like sort of mark. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.